sides. They'll know that, and it's going to be the Zillion lock in the mid lane. Almost more utility to go in there and help the rest of the team out. But we've also seen how strong that is from BRX.
Yeah, and it's Double Lift and Biofrost could start getting aggressive, and Haunter moves up a little bit too far. There's a chance he'll have to flash the next Cosmic Binding from Gate.
Yep.
Or even just an auto tech.
That was good, yeah.
Anor wants it.
Good hit. Oh, the step back, it's the boomerang that comes through, though. First blood going over to Mash with the...
And the Sivir, who won't be doing large amounts of damage until late game. And that's another gank on Haunter.
Volatile Spiderling is going to connect, but Equilibrium Strike locks up Anori. He's still got repelled to get in range and locks it down with a quick bite.
And they don't have the vision control to allow Haunter to be as...
TSM to be wasted in defense. Not wasted, but used in defense.
Now with one teleport down, they try and TP into the bottom lane.
This made... Now Temper Fade actually is enough. That's going to be Double Lift going down quickly. He's back up with the Chrono Shift, and they're onto Zig. Biofrost actually able to get out of range with the Stand Beside Me up, or I should say Unbreakable, and a double kill for Bjergsen. After saying we haven't seen much from the mid lanes, it seems like Pyrion is getting chased out, and P1 tried to bite off more than they can chew. After a top lane engage, they lose a lot in the bottom lane.
Wow, and the
vision.
Let's go back to what was working, says Phoenix One.
Oh, when you counter your teammate and you didn't want to? Unfortunate, the repel's there, but the Q has been used. The flash just in range with the Subjugate on is able to drop Haunter, get his flash once again.
Now they're going for Haunter yet again. He just is not playing cautious enough.
And usually when you see this, TSM is in a position to take more turrets, to do something, but they're actually pushed out even. That kill goes over to Gate, unfortunately, but a kill is a kill.
Yeah, and I mean, Haunter...
Be careful of, don't be one-dimensional. Make sure you can still control the middle of the map. Make sure you can still control everything else. Is this going to be a solo kill? Bjergsen's Chrono Shift is up, so he will use it to come back. Mash has to be careful. The rest of TSM has been pushed off in the mid lane. Mash tries to go forward. Bjergsen's going the same way. And they're actually taking each other out there in the Retribution kill. And now it's going to try to be the trade to P1. TSM looks to get a bit more out of this, but Svenskeren cannot connect.
Oh, this could be a positive trade, though. Oh, dear.
Svenskeren, he's been trying to do a lot for the top lane, be there for Haunter. Now is he going to be going down for troubles of warding? The team's there to back him up, though, and TSM, they're all going in on the bad choice play, but that makes it a better one if everybody's behind it. 22.5 minutes in, TSM continue to find lane here. Pyrion has himself a little too far up, and nobody's going to be able to help him.
Yeah, and Double Lift is starting to get very fed once again. 303 and his items are completed on Lucian, but this is bold. No Drakes, or Zigwood.
Gates there.
No jungler to steal.
Cosmic Binding. The TP is actually at a good time, forcing TSM to stop and focus the kills. They're going to go for the fight. 1800 on the Baron. That's going to be Zig going down. And looks like Baron could be perfectly fine here. Sven's going to smite, and they are going to be going for the fight. Bjergsen looking for a double, but he knows he doesn't have the time just yet. He needs a new front line, so he backs up. Gives the speed to Svenskeren with a bomb to carry that one in feline-like. They're on to Mash. He's way too far forward, and he gets taken down by Haunter. And TSM continue to grab at that fight with extremely... This is the confidence now on the first inhibitor turret. Zig doing what he can to throw some love taps out, and there's Svenskeren diving headfirst into the fight to make sure he finalizes Gate. They don't have much support to give themselves safety. That's Anori going down as well. They're finalizing the rest of the kills. Zig is in the eyes of TSM, and they're going to be looking for the Nexus turrets here. Just sub 30 minutes. It seemed like P1 held on for quite some time, and then TSM took right over.
Yeah, TSM sensed weakness. They turned on with their team composition. Bjergsen and Double Lift had the right kill distribution, and the guy who started the game 0-4-0 is actually tied for the most kills on the team, as Haunter's been able to pick up some kills on the backsides of these fights. And I think this is a 30-minute win.
It's going to be a 30-minute win for TSM, 15-6. With just about a 10,000 gold lead. First game of the series going over to TSM.
Yeah, and you say sometimes it's more about the journey than the destination. The journey for TSM was actually...
You throw the Zig on. Obviously, they're hovering it, but I was going to bring it up. They switch it back around to the LeBlanc for Pyrion this time.
And it's actually kind of crazy because we're in a world here with 5 mid lane. Great theory behind it. Massive wave going to crash in, chance at a kill, but they mis-execute. And here they're actually in a little bit of trouble. Who's going to get it? Oh, no. Biofrost got it.
Just in between those super slow auto attacks.
Gate's in trouble. He still has no flash.
Nori could be baited in here to helping too much. Not much movement from Purian. He moves on this one very slow, and he may just get there too late. First blood over to double lifting crew.
That play was poor.
These comps that aren't the double APs that people get stuck to. Wait a minute. With the teleport coming in, Bjergsen onto Zig. He just wanted to help there. He didn't even really need to go down.
Yeah, so much damage. Zig's still level 4. Yeah, it stopped. It connected. Uh-oh. Gate has no flash anymore.
They were prepping the arrow to work, putting themselves into position, but really, they were only falling into TSM's trap, who was already on the bottom side of the river, ready to take out P1 as they rotated over. Actually feeling safe about it. They may be caught off guard by P1, but they're using quite a bit.
Little sloppy.
Purian just used his distort to get in. There's no way to come in now. The team may be up the river without a paddle. There goes Hinori. There goes Purian. They are completely disjointed on this.
TSM basic.
You focus on the teams around you now, because this becomes very difficult against the top tier teams.
They're in all kinds of trouble.
Just in range. He tries to get the boomerang to slow down Bjergsen, but they match each other in auto attack. He's going to be running. What does the team get off of this? Not much. You see how far TSM has pushed up the map, how much control they gain. So they even have time to walk around and kind of do the okie doke here. There's the 2 hits in. Bjergsen's going to finalize, and P1's only made it to mid lane with most of their weight.
Exactly. Yeah, this would be the danger. Bjergsen on top side can't ult down on Twisted Fate. This is that 2v3 we talked about.
Arrows in, arrows onto Hanser, but everybody's backing up a little bit. Looks like they'll be able to finalize 1 kill. They say, give it to the back line. We'll try to get Svenskeren 2. Bjergsen, rather, in the top lane is backing right now. Takes it. It's like, oh, Zig comes up. He actually comes up back with that frozen mallet, not helping in this fight too much. It would have been great to be in the 1v1. Bjergsen on the right side of the Raptor pit. Svenskeren flying through with the flash body slam. They're able to pick up a few more kills. And that's going to leave 3 down for P1. As Ashero?
Yeah.
Svenskeren could go down here. That's going to be 1. Now they're looking for possibly Biofrost or Double Lift. Double Lift's left to do damage on the left, and Biofrost flashes out. He goes down now. P1 resetting to see where the fight is, because TSM look like they still want to pick some off. Bjergsen's card wears off. They're going to be chasing in. Zig gives himself up as a meat shield, but he's not even that tanky with the frozen mallet. And now it's the chase. Wild cards. They're able to actually pick it up on the gate now. The chase is there. Hanser could dash forward. The hit on the Purian, but he goes, no, he stays up. It's going to be Hanser that goes down as they trade another 1-for-1 retribution kill. Now at 3 for 2. Svenskeren comes back up, but he's got a long waddle back to the base on the side of P1. And it looks like TSM
into the fight with. Yeah. Now Purian gonna look. He's waiting for the gold card to expire.
Oh!
What? How did he see him? Did he guess?
Walking around. It actually looks like they're going to try to spread P1 thin here and go back and forth. Cannot hop over the wall. That could be the finalizing kill. Actually ults for it to make sure Purian can't get the save. There's the flash body slam as well to connect. Double Lift takes down Purian. They're looking to stay in the base for the long haul here. They have enough minions to keep it going. They do not. It's going to be enough minions coming in. Oh, they do, actually. A liar coming in from the bot as well. And they should be able to lock this one down just about 6 minutes faster than game 1. TSM come out firing, and P1 cannot find a way to stop it. They're going to be taking down Gate on the entry, and they're looking for the Nexus now. It's going to be 24 minutes in, 16-4, as TSM gets some final touches on those fantasy points. Now they're on to the Nexus. TSM staying undefeated in the North American LCS Summer Split. Gonna take a few more seconds. One last hit, 50 gold over to Hanser, and that'll be the game. TSM take down P1.
Yeah, much more decisive in this game too. And this win means that TSM has now beat every team in the North American LCS and is still undefeated. So very impressive first start for TSM, the best start in TSM history at 9-0. And now they have a legitimate chance, and they're starting to think about maybe making a run for that perfect split. Immortals was 17-1 last split. They're 9-0, having beaten everyone. There have been some close ones, like against Immortals, but they're definitely in the conversation right now.
Looking so good.